Hi, Mae. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. So, what I want to know is what I think everyone wants to know is how were Tom Green's delicious cheese sandwiches?
It's gonna haunt me the rest of my life. I feel like I'm gonna be you know, in restaurants and people are gonna be sending me cheese sandwiches. Yeah, look, they were delicious. He's a great cook.
It did look delicious, I have to say. Better than the blood pudding pop. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everything's better than that. Yeah.
So, tell me about some of your favorite memories or moments from filming.
It's all such a blur. It all feels like an insane kind of hallucinogenic trip. It was so surreal being with some of my idols and friends and stuff in that house, and there were so many strange moments. I love Tom did a kind of Johnny Carson style bit where he was just repeating jokes about the weather, I think, and that really made me sweat because I was on the verge of going.
Yeah. So, did you know the comics beforehand? Because there's a really sweet moment where you're going around hugging people and you just feel the love and respect.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think you know
Yeah.
what? There really was that camaraderie. Also, it kind of we were all nervous, and so it was nice connecting before the game began. I've known Deborah for years, Deborah DiGiovanni, so that was really nice to see her there. And who else? Yeah, I've met Colin and Tom. Yeah, and Dave actually. Yeah, so yeah, we'd all cross paths, but there were. It was nice to get a chance to go insane together in a locked room.
Yeah. Did you know ahead of time who was going to be there?
No, no, I had
No.
no idea. I mean, I suspected that a kid in the hall would be in there, but I had no idea. Yeah, and then of course it was the kid in the hall with the driest sense of humor who's the best at deadpan delivery. So he was tough to crack, but he's such an icon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but like the final two who were on, I think watching them go head to head was so amazing, and they really cemented their status as Canadian icons. I think they both really rose to the challenge and were so uninhibited and funny, and it was just great to watch. And they're both very kind people, so that's nice.
Oh, so Canadian.
Yeah, yeah, we're all pretty nice. Yeah,
I love it. So you're described in the beginning as a magnetic comedy role model. So I'm curious who some of your comedy role models are.
they describe me that way.
Yeah, in the opening credits in the
Oh,
first episode. Yeah.
hey, magnetic is pretty nice. Um, my comedy role models. Well, Tom Green was one. The kids in the hall were huge for me as well. As like a young queer teen in Canada, watching them, in drag and how comfortable they were and how kind of anarchic and rebellious they were. They
Yeah.
really spoke to me. And then also, my dad's British, and so I grew up with British comedy. So Eddie Izzard and French and Saunders
Oh my
and
gosh. Yeah.
yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Feel Good was incredible. I have to tell you, I
Oh,
loved it. And then you've also directed Jack Barry's show. You've done so many big comedy shows, but I have to ask about The Flight Attendant season two.
yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Well, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but it just came out. I just finished filming it, so it comes out soon. I just got back from finishing filming it, and I think people
Wow.
are gonna be blown away by Kaley Cuoco. Her performance is so brilliant, and it's such a wild show. And yeah, I just was so excited to be part of it. Um, yeah, my character's got a lot of secrets. I'm not allowed to say what though, but yeah, it was.
I'll take it. So, what are you excited for viewers to see on this show? On
On LOL.
LOL. Yeah,
Oh, are you calling it LOL or LOL? I haven't know, I don't know which.
I'm
But
old, so I'm saying LOL.
yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
What did the kids say?
I'm excited for people to see the hysteria setting in for me, like that my facial muscles just begin to quiver, my eyes fill with tears. Like I hope people relate to that feeling of being desperate to laugh and not allowed to. Like that, it's that feeling of being like in class in school and you're not allowed to
Yeah.
laugh. Something just grips you and you're like, it's such a physical kind of sensation. So I hope people can relate to that and find it funny. Like, I'm obsessed with watching bloopers. That's my favorite thing. If I'm feeling down, I'll just watch Friends bloopers or Seinfeld bloopers, because I love watching people try not to laugh, when
Yeah.
they're finding something funny. So I hope this show is like all that. So I hope people find it really joyful.
And you have the Jennifer Aniston way of hiding your laughing with going like this, right? She does the same thing. Yeah.
I got called out for putting my hand in front of my face. You're not allowed. So then I had to just do it with tears just came to my eyes. It was so weird.
I love that each of you have a different way of hiding it too, which is funny. Yeah.
John LaJoie, he just like raised his eyebrows really big. He's like this the whole time. Yeah.
So have you seen the show? Were there moments where you're like, oh, I didn't catch that while I was there?
Yes, I've seen it. I found it excruciating to watch because look, there's a cringe element for sure. But I found it absolutely hilarious as well. And there was tons of stuff I missed that other people were doing. Like if two people were off having a conversation by the bathroom or something, and I didn't see it. So there's tons of stuff. It must have been a huge editing job. There's like 100 cameras or something. Yeah.
Yeah. They were saying during the show that there's cameras just everywhere.
Yeah. At one point I just went to the bathroom to have a moment, and ended up talking to myself in the mirror. And of course there's a camera in the mirror,
Yes. I was thinking about, can you laugh in the washroom?
That's a great question. I think you'd be out.
Because there were microphones all over, right?
Yeah.
Like even in the washrooms. Yeah. Okay. That was my thing. I was like, just keep going in the washroom, laugh in the washroom.
Yeah. Well, when they would pause because someone had an infraction or someone was getting kicked out, then there'd be a brief moment where you're allowed to laugh. And that was good to get it all out.
Yeah. So what have you been watching lately?
I watched a lot of true crime documentaries, to be honest. So I've been watching a lot of that. I just started watching, I just finished season 5 of Search Party, which I love.
Yes.
And I've been watching Hacks, and I've been watching, what else? That new Kristen Bell show that's a spoof of
The Woman in the Window. Yeah.
That one. Yeah, I've been watching that. It's very funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
But mainly I watch horrific true crime. I don't know why. It's like sort of soothing in a way.
It's funny stuff.
It's like looking at the worst of human nature is somehow cathartic because you're like, well, I've seen it now. Nothing can shock me.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your art. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Thanks for this.
Thanks so much,
Mae.
Thank you.
Have a great day.